Hi Gemini, this is Wendy from Wendys Tarot. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be asking the cards who's coming towards you in regards to love for the rest of November 2025. All right, here we go. Let's get started. All right, let's see. Spirit, angels, and guides, please show me who's coming towards Gemini in regards to love. Please, who's coming towards Gemini in regards to love? All right, so we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. We also have here the Chariot card, and we have the Page of Swords. You know, this person that's coming towards you, Gemini, I feel like it's someone who you predicted would come towards you. Yeah, you totally predicted that this person would at some point come towards you. You knew it would happen. You were waiting for it. But my question would be then, were you waiting for it because you wanted them to come towards you? Or were you waiting just because you knew it would happen? I feel like that's my question here. So let's clarify that. Spirit, what are Gemini's feelings regarding this person here that's coming towards them? But yeah, the person that you knew would come towards you, that's exactly the person that's coming towards you. But let me just clarify your feelings. How does Gemini feel about this person? If this is your reading, then you know who I'm talking about here. All right, looking at you and your feelings, Gemini, we do have the Magician. We also have the Tower. The Magician and the Tower. Tell me more about Gemini's feelings. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Cups at the bottom with the Lovers. Okay, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what I was getting. I was getting like a Two of Pentacles energy. And the Lovers is your card, Gemini. Interesting. Well, it looks like it depends, Gemini. With the Two of Pentacles and the Lovers, it depends. It depends. Like, it's almost like it depends on what their intentions are, you know? As of right now, it doesn't look like you want anything to do with this person because we do have the Tower and the Magician. It looks like you made the decision to detach, separate, break up, move on. However, if this person does come towards you, I do feel like you would be open to hearing them out, apparently, because you do have the Two of Pentacles here. So apparently you would be open to hearing them out. And depending what they say, depending what they offer, depending what their intentions are with you, is what will contribute towards you determining whether or not you give them another chance with the Wheel of Fortune. All right, let's see who this person is. Spirit, tell me about who this person is, please, coming towards Gemini. Who's this person coming towards Gemini? All right, so we have the Devil here in reverse. Could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. We also have the Emperor in reverse. And we also have the Seven of Wands. They're showing up as the Emperor twice, 2 times. With the Chariot, person in the Chariot is the Emperor, and we have the Emperor here. Could be an Aries, Doesn't have to be, by the way, also male or female, doesn't matter the gender. These are just energies. I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you're talking about here. Yeah, because this person definitely, you know, they have the potential. You know, they have the potential to um, get it right. Yeah, they have the potential to get it right. But, you know, they have to make that choice. They have to make that decision to come towards you correctly. What do you want from this person? What does Gemini want from this person, Spirit, specifically? What does Gemini want from this person specifically? All right, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. Tell me more. Uh-oh, Gemini, you're being a little wishy-washy. What does Gemini want from this person specifically? We also have the Five of Pentacles. You're being a little wishy-washy, Gemini. You're not being clear here. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, Gemini, you're kind of in this energy of, I don't want nothing. Yeah, I don't want a goddamn thing from them. But then you're also in the energy of, yeah, I want something from them, but I don't want to have to tell them that, you know? Like, it's like you want this person to know how to act without you having to tell them, you know? Or you want this person to know how to come towards you correctly without you having to explain it. You want this you know what you want? Let me just go ahead and just read you, you know, because you're not really telling me, but I'm just, yeah, you're not telling me, but even though you're not telling me, I can still read you regardless here. Yeah, I can still understand your energy here. You know, I feel like you want this person to step up to the plate, you know? You want this person to step up to the plate and be a real man or be a real woman and come towards you correctly with seriousness. Not playing games with you, with seriousness, with clear intentions, with clear actions. It's like you feel like this is you. It's like you feel like this person is the one who's wishy-washy. So you're just kind of mimicking their energy, you know? Yeah. You're just mimicking their energy because yeah, you feel like this person's the one who's wishy-washy. This person's the one who doesn't know what they want. So it's like you're in this energy of, if they're going to be wishy-washy, then I'm going to be wishy-washy. If they're not going to take this seriously, then I'm not going to take this seriously. If they're going to be avoidant, then I'm going to be avoidant. Yeah, you don't, I mean, I get you though. That makes sense. I get you. Like you want to be with a real man or a real woman who doesn't need you to be holding their hand, you know, like a child. Doesn't need you to be explaining things for them. They just know what to do. They just know how to step up to the plate and be mature, be responsible, be serious. Because if you feel like you need to explain things to them, then you don't want to be with them. You know, you don't want to be with someone who you have to explain things. You rather just be alone with the Nine of Pentacles. Like, you just rather be on your own. Yeah, because then to you that means that this person's not the right person for you, you know? If you have to tell them what to do or show them what to do, then that means it's not the right person for you. I feel like that's how you're interpreting it. They're not the right person for me. Yeah, they're not the right person for me because they're not doing what they got to do. They're not doing what they should be doing. But I feel like you're also interpreting it as this person doesn't value me, you know? Because if they valued me, they would be taking me seriously. You know, you're a little upset, Gemini, is what I'm noticing about you. Yeah, you're definitely a little bit upset. Yeah, I feel like you're a little bit upset because it's like it's a waste, you know? It's like a waste of an opportunity. This person is wasting a good opportunity. I feel like you're attracted to this person. Um, Gemini is what I'm noticing about you. Yeah, you're definitely attracted. Yeah, because we have the lovers here with the Two of Pentacles. You know, I feel like you're really attracted to this person. Yeah, you're attracted to this person. You really like them. You know, some of you have, you know, really strong feelings for this person. I think you would have liked it. You know, like you would have liked if things worked out between the two of you. But you're not going to overextend yourself. Not for them, not for anyone. It's disrespectful to you. It's disrespectful to your, you know, your dignity, your integrity, your self-worth. You shouldn't have to overextend yourself. Yeah, or go above and beyond for them nor for anyone. Yeah, it's like you're not gonna beg, basically, is what you're saying here. Like you're not that desperate that you're gonna be begging anyone to be with you or begging anyone to act right or to come towards you correctly. Like again, that's something that they should know. If the person is a real man or a real woman, they'll know how to act correctly. You know, they'll know on their own what they need to do. Yeah, some of you feel like this person needs to grow up. Okay. All right. So that's why I'm getting this whole depending, you know, depending if this person grows up, maybe, just maybe, and that's not a guarantee, by the way. It's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee, but maybe you would consider them again. Maybe you would take them into consideration. If you really saw that this person grew up and was stepping up to the plate and, you know, being a real man or being a real woman. What was I asking here? God, I feel like I forgot. Give me a second. Let me try to remember. Oh yeah, I asked the cards to tell me who this person is. Yeah, that's the thing with this person. In regards to who this person is, Gemini, that's coming toward you, this is someone who wants to be with you. This is someone who's just as attracted to you as you are to them. By the way, it's mutual. It's definitely mutual. They're very attracted to you the same way that you're attracted to them. However, it looks like this person is they're not all in, you know? They want to be with you, but they're not all in. Why is this person not all in, Spirit? Clarify the Emperor in reverse. Male or female? So we have the Hermit card, we have the Page of Cups, and yeah, we have the Empress. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Here we go with this whole, you need to grow up. Like I said, like I feel like that's how you're looking at them. Like you need to grow up. They're showing up as a Page of Cups. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but they're showing up as a Page of Cups and you're showing up as an Empress here. Or an Emperor, whatever your gender, doesn't matter their gender. But this is a huge, age difference. An Empress is a full grown man or a full grown woman. The energy of the Empress. And a page is a child, is someone who's the equivalent of a child. Okay. What's weird is that I feel like this person's obsessed with you. I feel like they're obsessed with you. They're crazy about you. They're highly, highly attracted to you. They're kind of in love with you as well. Let's take a deeper look at their intentions. Spirit, what are this person's true intentions with Gemini? This person that's coming towards Gemini, what are their true intentions with Gemini? All right, so we have the Six of Swords. Is this person like attached to something else? Because I'm starting to notice that, especially with the Six of Swords. It looks like this person needs to walk away from something else or detach themselves from something else in order for them to fully be with you. Which I can tell this person fully wants to be with you, but there seems to be, I don't know. There seems to be something holding them back. Tell me more about their intentions with Gemini. Something they're attached to. Page of Wands and their intentions. Oh my God. More pages. How old is this person? Is this person young? 2 pages. I mean, they could have 2 children. Could be. Tell me more about their intentions with Gemini. Yeah, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's not going to work. No. That's definitely not going to work. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands. Yeah, there's a third party. There's definitely a third party here in the picture. For sure. Yeah, look at this person dreaming about you. I can tell. I could already tell with the Ace of Pentacles and the Star. This person's dreaming about you, fantasizing about you. They're crazy about you. They're dreaming about having a life with you and building a long-term future and a long-term relationship with you. They look at you like you're the perfect man, the perfect woman, the woman of their dreams, the man of their dreams. But there's a third party factor. Whatever that factor is, there's a third party factor. 7 of Pentacles is more confirmation that this person looks at you as someone who they can see themselves getting married to, for example, and having a house, having a home with you, living together, building together, having a family, the whole 9 yards. They can see themselves having it all with you, and again, building with you, creating with you, growing with you, having a long-term future with you. Okay. Very weird. Well, I'm gonna ask. Let's see what's holding them back. Here we go. Spirit angels and guides, please show me what's holding this person back from having a serious relationship with Gemini. What's holding them back from having a serious relationship with Gemini? Oh, we have the Five of Wands. Okay. Well, that does seem there does seem to be a problem here, a big problem with the Five of Wands. I'm not sure. Let me clarify. Clarify the Five of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. This person might have some big financial issues, big financial problems, financial lacking. They might be economically unstable, or they might also be unstable in regards to their job, work, career. They might not have a job for some of you. They might be jobless. So this person's confidence is also very low, is what I'm noticing about them. They have very low self-confidence, and they feel like they're not good enough for you. They feel inferior. I'm also getting that this person feels embarrassed or humiliated because of their, whatever their circumstances. Because of their circumstances, whatever that means. Tell me more about the Five of Wands, Spirit. Yeah, this person has many issues, like many problems, there's a lot on their plate. They're struggling, you know, on a personal level. They're struggling to have stability in their life, to have balance in their life. We have the High Priestess in reverse. This person might have a lot of debt, is also what I'm noticing. They're carrying a lot of debt. Oh, and we have the Five of Cups here. They also have a lot of emotional baggage as well. All right. I feel exhausted looking at this person's energy because I feel like there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of mess, you know. Their life is a mess, basically, behind the curtains. It might not look like that on the outside, but you know, behind the curtains, it's a whole big mess that they're that they're experiencing, that they're going through, and just overall, this person's mentality is kind of like not the best, you know, because I feel like this person's kind of drowning, and they just have this kind of hopeless mentality, like I'm hopeless, you know, my life is hopeless, everything I'm going through is just all hopeless. So it's like they have this kind of low vibration, very pessimistic, very negative. I feel like this person like perpetuates the negativity in their life, if that makes sense. Yeah, and they have this kind of drowning energy. They kind of drown in their problems. They're not very proactive, you know. They're not very like resourceful. Um, it's like they're a child that, when confronted with difficulties, they don't know how to act, you know. They get lost. They get kind of paralyzed also. And they end up just creating even more problems for themselves because they don't act fast enough, you know. They don't resolve the issues fast enough. They just kind of let things pile pile up on top of each other, if that makes sense. All right, and that's what I'm getting there. So what was I asking? What's holding them back? Okay, so that's what's holding them back. And of course, there's a third party here. I don't know what the third party, it could be work, it could be related to money, it could be related to another person as well. This person, for some of you, this person is married, or they're, involved in another relationship. Doesn't have to be, but for some of you that could be a factor. But it could also be, related to money, a job, or just all of those combined. Because we did have the 501, so it looks like there's a myriad of factors here. All right, Gemini. Well, let's take a look at the outcome. I don't see things working out here. Yeah, I don't see things working out here because, even if this person, started to take control of their life, instead of drowning in their life, and, if they were to take control, like, it would still take them a long time to get to your level, basically, to get to where you're at with the Empress energy here. It would take a long time. Yeah, I don't see you having that type of patience. No. But Spirit, what's the outcome between Gemini and this person that's coming towards Gemini, please, for the rest of November 2025? Oh, we have the Emperor. Again, third time. Tell me more about the outcome between Gemini and this person for the rest of November 2025. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands as well. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Devil, and we have the Nine of Swords. Oh my God. And we have the King of Cups. Yeah, at this point, this person's just kind of turning into a time waster. This person's turning into a time waster at this point. And they are being kind of selfish here with the Devil card and the Page of Pentacles, because it looks like this person is calling you, texting you, reaching out to you, trying to get in contact with you. They want to go out with you. They want to see you and talk to you. But it's like this person knows they can't really offer you anything. It's very obvious here that this person can't offer you anything. There's too much going on in their life. They're too held back. They're too trapped. They're too insecure with the Nine of Swords. I feel like they wish they could be an emperor. Or they wish they could be an empress for you, but they're not. And like I said, even if they made it their mission to be an emperor or an empress, it's going to take a very, very long time. A very, very, very long time. So, yeah, I do see this person like, with the Devil card. Yeah, they're definitely, coming up to you or coming after you to try to build a connection with you, to build a relationship with you. But there's no point. There's no point to that. Let me look at the Nine of Swords. I don't even see your energy here, Gemini, so I don't know what happened with you. We'll see. Tell me about the Nine of Swords, Spirit. We have the Hermit, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Moon. Yeah, This person selfishly doesn't want you to move on. Yeah, they selfishly don't want you to move on. They selfishly want you to like continue with them or come back to them. Um, and they selfishly want to make promises to you that they can't keep and that they know they can't keep. But because they're so desperate to like hold on to you and to make sure that you don't go anywhere or to make sure that you come back to them, this person's willing to like, promise you whatever they think you want to, yeah, whatever they think you want them to promise you, or they're willing to tell you whatever they think you want to hear from them, even though deep down inside they know it's not the truth. Okay. Where's Gemini here, Spirit? What's Gemini's energy connected to this person here in the outcome? All right, so we have the Knight of Cups. Some of you are talking to somebody new or getting approached by somebody new. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we have the Knight of Wands. Some of you are getting pursued or approached by two people. Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. What is this? All of a sudden everybody wants to be with you, Gemini? What's going on here? It looks like you're attracting other people's attention. And we have the Ace of Swords. You seem a little bit tired, Gemini. I feel like, yeah, you do seem a little bit tired. Yeah, I see you getting real tired of dealing with time wasters or or being approached by time wasters. Some of you might end up taking a break from love. Some of you might decide that, you don't even want to deal with other people right now. Like, you don't want to deal with relationships. You just want to be on your own and focus on yourself. Yeah. Seven of Swords, Temperance, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that. Yeah, because I'm definitely getting, Gemini, that you are going to be approached by somebody else. Could be one person, could be two people. Both of these, if it's one person or two people, whatever. The point is that you're going to be wanted on a romantic on a romantic level. This person or these people are going to want you romantically. They're going to want to have a romantic connection with you. This person or these people are very attracted to you and intrigued by you, and they want to get to know you, and they want to they want to start something with you. They want to start something with you, romantically speaking. This person or these people are harnessing like romantic energy and what was I gonna say? Passion, yeah, like a passionate, romantic, sexual, also type of energy. But like I said, Gemini, I do see you being in this energy of, oh God, like I'm tired of dealing with people. I don't want to get to know anyone. I don't want to go on a date with anyone. Just leave me alone. I just want to focus on me. You know, they're all time wasters. Yeah, they're all time wasters. They're all, players in some way or another, and I'm just not in the mood. Yeah, I'm just not in the mood. I need a break. Yeah, I'm not going to be giving my number to anyone. Yeah, I'm not going to be talking to anyone. Enough is enough. I feel like I feel like you're tired of like getting your hopes up, you know, for nothing. You know, it's like there's always an issue. Like there's always somebody playing games, or there's always someone who's married or attached to somebody else, or you know, they're not ready for love, or you know, they're broke. You know, it's like you're in this energy of, if it's not one thing, it's another. Like there's always an issue, there's always a problem. You know, nobody's ever good enough to step up to the plate and be the kind of man or woman I'm looking for. You know, they're all lacking something. You know, or they always have some sort of excuse or problem or setback. You know, so I feel like you're just gonna take a break, Gemini. To be honest with you, yeah, I feel like you're gonna take a break, and I feel like you're just gonna focus on yourself and whatever makes you happy here with the Six of Cups. I feel like that's what you're gonna put your time and energy into. All right, that's what I see here happening, Gemini. I hope this reading helped in some way. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Take care.